Regardless of the crime, the illegal aliens are never going to do the time. Basically, President Barack Obama, I don't even want to call him the president anymore because that offends, that's offensive to the office of the presidency. Somebody else can get in there and do a hell of a lot better job than this jackass. And therefore, he's punched the American people in the face. I didn't hear or see the speech he gave last night, but it basically boils down to this. Any illegal alien that has been here for 5 years or more can just, hey, they're here. If they come from Central America, South America, whatever, and cross the border or get to the border, they just tell the Border Patrol, hey, I got family, they lie. Basically, they've been taught how to get over the border. Once they're here, they say, yeah, I've been here for 5 years. I'm just visiting my family in Mexico. Now they also have some organization in Mexico that says if American citizens want to go to Mexico and go there for longer than 7 days, they're going to have to pay $28. A fee, a toll. A toll, folks. Have you ever taken a toll bridge? Have you ever taken a toll road? We might as well just accept the fact that there are no longer two different countries. That Mexico is now part of the U.S., the U.S. is now part of Mexico. Canada has been folded into it with trade, with GATT, with different trade agreements. And if you and I, the patriots that want peace, freedom, security, and liberty in this nation get out of hand, the president can just call up the UN and say, get them, boys. It's done, folks. We're done. There is no longer... you and I, as citizens, are united against tyranny. So I will say that in context of United States, I'm going to speak about you and I, the population, not the states itself. Okay? The population. Because obviously nobody wants to get up off their ass and go protect their county, their state, their city, anything. No, nobody does. There's over 500 people now down in Las Vegas, or from what I've heard, through someone that called in to the Pete Santilli show, who is down in Las Vegas. There's over 500 people protesting down there, as well as unions that are down there for President Barack Obama, for the tyranny, for the oppression, for the suppression of rights. The unions, folks, the people that were supposed to be fighting for you as you wanted to get a job and get a living wage. No, these people are now a political party or a pseudo-political party fighting for tyranny, fighting for the implementation of tyranny under your watch, folks, because you're the general public and you hold these people accountable, but you haven't. So therefore, you've lost. You're done. That's it. There no more. You're done. It's just it. You're done. I don't know what else to tell you, folks. I have no... I don't know. We can still protest. We can still get out. I'm sure we can do something that may seem like it's working. Of course, the mainstream media is going to turn around and spin it to their own, little... they're going to lie. They're going to spin it to their own agenda, and they're going to lie about the Patriots. And they already have through the MIAC report, through different government documents saying that Patriots here in the United States, former military, Tea Party groups, Ron Paul supporters, Chuck Baldwin supporters, they're the terrorists. You were born and raised here, folks, and they're calling you the terrorist. Anybody that doesn't want the tyranny, anyone that doesn't want the Nazi type tyranny in America is now a terrorist. Folks, you either get your head out of your ass now or you're going to lose even more. Do you understand me? I don't tell people what to do, but when the bullies are in your schoolyard and they're kicking your ass, I'm going to step between and I'm going to kick the ass of the bully. You understand me? Since you're not doing anything, you're just being passive. You're just sitting there going, oh, there must be something wrong with him, or he must have had a bad day, or somebody must have yelled at him. No, kick his... I was going to say something, but I'll say it this way. Kick his ass. Okay? Kick his ass. I don't know what else to say, folks. I really, really don't. Honestly, I don't. I don't. And I really feel that we really need to stop talking and start walking, if you know what I mean. I'll be back right after this brief little break. How far down the rabbit hole do you want to go? Listen to Ashley Jones on the Red Pill Radio Show on AlternativeCurrentRadio.com. Chris Ann Hall, Liberty's lobbyist. Go to Chris Ann Hall, KrisAnnehall.com, KrisAnnHall.com. Hey, folks. Welcome back. We got to step up to the plate, folks. We got to do what we have to do. I am all for protesting peacefully. I am all for protesting in ways that are, going to get the subject notice. Not me, not you, not anybody else individually, but the subject matter. I'm all for protesting in terms of, demanding that our politicians do what we want. And I'm all for protesting in a very reasonable manner in terms of those demands be met. That's what I'm saying. I don't condone violence in any way, shape, or form. I do support defense. So if the enemy at the gate is trying to attack you, you are obligated and you have a God-given right to protect yourself. Period. Any state that isn't an open carry state yet, you better, or the people will take it upon themselves to make the decision on their own. And what are you going to do about it, Mr. Governor, Mr. President of your own state? What are you going to do about it? Now, I do these blogs, these audio blogs. They're not that long, just to introduce you to what this is. It's a concept I have to do audio blogs. They could be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half hour, could be an hour, could be 2 hours, who knows. But it's basically me ranting, but I supply the needed information. So if you would, you can go to Free America Radio on Facebook or The Wayne S. Pierce Show on Facebook and check out all the information there. Some may pertain to what I'm talking about, some may not. So it's just a way for me to vent. It's a way for me to get the information out there. You can also go to the, if you're on the website there, thank you very much. Support it any way you can. And that helps me pay for basically pay for what I'm doing, okay? The ISP, the platform, that kind of thing. So if you can donate and help out in that fashion, please do, and I do appreciate that very much. And, of course, if you have any questions, please ask. I'm more than happy to tell you what you want to know. And you can send email to freeamericaradio@unseen.is. That's freeamericaradio@unseen.is. You can also go to the Wayne S. Pierce Show.weebly.com site. And that's where the Wayne S. Pierce Show can be heard. You can also go to freeamericaradio.weebly.com and listen to the Views Expressed live, which is on Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, right there on Free America Radio Network on Spreaker.com or on freeamericaradio.weebly.com, and you can listen to it. Or go to the backup site since you're on here already, if you're listening to this. So you can go to AmericanLibertyRadio.wix, that's wix.com/ALR Network. That is AmericanLibertyRadio.wix.com/ALR Network. And, of course, again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, even if you disagree with me, show me why. Free America Radio at unseen.is. Free America Radio at unseen.is. Put into the subject line radio, so I know you heard this show. Thank you. Appreciate that. You can also contribute and leave me tips there on the front page of the American Liberty Radio Network site, and or contribute in some way. I'm still working on the page, so there'll be more coming onto the page for you, and ways that you can support the network. And so thank you very much. This whole situation with Barack Obama, Maricopa County Sheriff Joe Arpaio has definitive proof that he is not a citizen, but in the last 6 months I haven't seen him come out and present it. Now, either he's going to present it by January, or we might as well just forget the fact that, forget the idea that President Obama is ever going to be arrested for anything, okay? And unless they're, Joe Arpaio and those folks are looking for, a grandiose payday where the whole country will see him get arrested, I don't know. They need to go in quietly and take him out and arrest him and him and Joe Biden, and they need to go in and just arrest all of Congress, just put a summary arrest on all of them and say, you're not moving until we get answers. But here's the problem, folks. Here's the problem. If Maricopa County Sheriff Joe Arpaio goes in and has Barack Obama arrested, we've got to deal with Joe Biden as being sworn in as president. Then we got to deal with his bullcrap. But then if everyone is gone, then the military sets up their way of doing things, and it's usually going to be anywhere between 18 months to 3 years before they even start putting, everyday people into office. They would have to set up an emergency election. That would cost money. It's going to be a military dictatorship if the military takes over, unless the Joint Chiefs of Staff want to run that. Then they can, but they have to run it of, by, and for the people constitutionally. And if they don't, then they're no worse than the tyrants that are currently in office. Okay? So anyway, it's just one of those things, folks, where what do we do? What do we do? I mean, there's a... It is what it is. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, it is what it is. We can talk all we want. We can strategize all we want. We can plan all we want. We can speculate all we want. We can theorize all we want. But until we get up off our asses and get our feet moving and make this stuff happen, it's never going to happen. Now, you're either going to be on the side of the Patriots, standing on the Constitution prior to 1871, or you're going to be with the tyrants that are currently in Washington, D.C. That's entirely up to you. Okay? well, Barack Obama did promise things and he did fulfill stuff. And then, no. He's a puppet. He's a puppet. Somebody told him this is what you're going to do. Forget what you've said on the campaign trail. You're now elected and we're now your boss. And therefore, we're going to move all the strings and shove our hand up your ass and treat you like a muppet. And you're going to do exactly what we want you to do. That's the way it is. That's entirely the way it is. Okay? So, folks, I want to get out of here. I told you it was either going to be 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 30 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever. So, it's just an audio blog, folks. It's not a podcast, okay? I could go a half hour, but I got stuff to do. I got things to do outside of this show, okay? So come join me on the Views Express Live today at a special time, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 Eastern. You can catch it right here at AmericanLibertyRadio.wix.com/ALR Network. That's AmericanLibertyRadio.wix, that's WIX.com/ALR Network. And you can listen to it live. You can join me in the chat room. We'll talk. I'm going to talk a lot about a lot of stuff. So come join me at special time, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, right here on the American Liberty Radio Network. Yes, everything's changing, folks, and you can be a part of that change. And if you want to go to either the site you're listening to this on, or you go to freeamericaradio.weebly.com and contribute in some form or fashion there, you're helping the network grow, okay? And we need independent, honest, truthful, upfront, no BS type of, news gathering and news reporting. This state-run media is bought and sold, bought and paid for, and is now in the hands of the New World Order. So there's nothing they can say that you will ever be able to trust anymore, period. So, if you have any questions whatsoever, please ask. More than happy to answer any questions you have, and if I don't know, I will tell you I don't know. Email me, freeamericaradio@unseen.is. That's freeamericaradio@unseen.is. And if you want your show to be promoted here, I can do that. Promotions are free, by the way, on this network. But if you're selling something, that's advertising. And so that's going to benefit both of us. And I'm not here to break your advertising budget, so ask me about that, all right? Or go to freeamericaradio.weebly.com and search the sponsors page. And, there you go. Again, questions, I'm sure you got plenty. Free America Radio at unseen.is. Free America Radio at unseen.is. Thank you, folks. Come join me on the Views Express Live today, special time, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. And, go to Free America Radio on Facebook. Check out some of the articles I'm going to be posting up there before the show. So, anyway, and go to the Wayne S. Pierce Show Facebook page. I've posted a bunch of stuff up there as well. In the meantime, folks, have a great day. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. I will talk to you later.